Mr. Fish. So another learning time here too now. Now many people have this challenge of the water being polluted when you have fries inside the hatchery. Cameraman seems confused. Is everything set?
Yes, no.
Continue. Okay. So yeah.
You start on
I'll start.
You know you are Matthew. Okay. So now, so what we are after? Okay, the cameraman has got himself right now. So what we are after is to see less mortality inside your fish pond, because controlling leftover waste inside the pond, especially for the delicate fries, is such a difficult thing. So what you need to do first, the first challenge you face is this unhatched eggs. Because if you even lose 50%, you have 50% ash, it's 100% in fish farming. So what happens to the 50% bad eggs? That's the first set of abominous waste, exogenous waste, or whatever grammar the scientists or the biologists used to use. Now, how do you get that off? That's the first burden in the fish world. You have to siphon, and you flow through for water that's not even peak for fish. So what you want to do is to look at something that's going to actually trap those wastes and then prevent you from having to change your water. And that's why this cocktail of living organisms is right in here, which we call the Mr. Fish Survival Booster. But the folks who I got it from too wouldn't say the details in there fully, but I believe Mr. Fish. So what it does, like you see it in some of my videos in times past, was that it's going to reduce the captive trial mortality by almost 70%, because wastes are not going to find a footing in your tanks anymore. Then number two, no need to change your actual water for about 7 to 14 days. That doesn't mean that if your son just pours the whole egg inside one, that you're not going to top up, because that means the amount of waste is now so extraordinary. So you need extraordinary attention. So a little bit more of the materials of the survival booster inside, and of course that extraordinary contamination will be taken care of too. Then other ones enhance effectiveness of biofilters. Well, not for that now. Then okay, safe and non-toxic, all of the grammar. But by the way, let's demonstrate how it's going to be used there. You can see some fries there now. How many days are they?
Just 3 days.
Oh, these are brand new babies, 3 years old, right? Okay, they're about to start eating it, right? That means your system, okay, you didn't hatch in here, right? You hatch in there. Then your hatch was very excellent, because I see very little bad eggs there.
You have siphoned it.
Oh, you've siphoned it. Oh my God, that's a lot of work for you, no? Especially when your hatchery vat is not it's not high. That's a lot of work. So what the survival booster does is to actually make it unnecessary for her to actually siphon. So we're going to add in here now. If you look at here, you see we wrote here on the body 200 we had here.
200
Okay, 200 ml for 1,000 liters. In case you're not clear about that, now 200 ml is almost like a full tumbler, that kind of thing. Now, but it's going to take care of 1,000 liters. Now 1,000 liters is that IPC 30 tanks, or we call it Guinness tanks. You know those white things with aluminum frame on the body, you know, full one. That's 1,000 liters. So if you put your water in your hatchery to about 1/4 of that volume, that means this guy 200 ml out of this is going to do, like, how many tumblers do you think is in this? I did the calculation the other time. This 4 liters, 1 tumbler 200 liters, and this is 4,000 liters, right? So 4,000 divided by 200. So we know how many tumblers are right inside this keg. And these are the guys who are selling these tumblers for the cost of the keg. But don't do that, please. So let's go ahead and add. Now this customer is a little bit lucky. While we're activating, we actually put excess amount in there in terms of concentration. So what you see here is you've got to do ×3 application, because the amount here is ×3 the concentration. Can we get cracking? Okay, so you shake first so that the sediment's in there. The active ingredients are inactive now because there's no waste for them to eat. But the moment they come in contact, they're actively looking for waste straight, and they begin to go geometrically from 2 to 4 to 8, 16, 32, 64. I'm not a mathematician, I'm not the biology. So let the mathematician begin to go geometric multiplication. So let's go ahead and add. Okay?
So we're looking for 20 milliliters.
Yeah, well, now don't be frizzy about exact dimensions, because if you put in excess, you don't have a problem with that. Why? Because it will still be waiting for more things to eat, more ways to eat up. But because it's a little bit of, it comes at a price, you don't want to go excessive, isn't it? Just like vitamin C, they say you don't have excess when you take it. But all the same, you don't want to swallow excessive amount, swallow almost about 10,000 milligrams when you know 1,000 milligrams is okay for you. So let's go ahead and just do. I'll have used like we do egg yolk stuff. You almost look like egg yolk. So to sprinkle, but no, we won't do that. So what we'll just do is to look around. Oh, even the thing is leaking a little bit. So I think it's doing the job for you. Many times I feel uncomfortable with the little amount that the dosage say we should put. So, you know, even though I could be an Ejebo somehow by birthright on the mother side, but I would love to probably be excess. I would like to be on the excess side rather than be on the under. For this one application, I don't want to be thrifty. It's better to be on the excess side to make all my fries survive and grow, because each fry is probably money to me eventually after about 4 weeks. Depending, I don't know when you sell. Some people sell 3 weeks, some sell 4, some sell 5, some sell 6, or you sell 6 and some sell 8. You know, the jumbo guys, or some sell, oh, the helicopter guys, what they call it, all kinds of names they give to fingerlings now, isn't it? Some say jumbo, some say carrier givers, you know, the one that are like big like this, like Yara carriers, are bigger than the barrel. But it's all up to you. But they sell at 6 feet, right? So you can just stop. Let's just maybe top up, you know. Even though just on the safe side. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And we don't change the water.
No, you don't need to change the water. Just make sure you maintain your aeration system right. Now, if you are using encapsulated food material that are imported, like Gamawin, Artemia, and the rest, then you know that these are encapsulated materials to a large extent, usually dry ones. So their pollution rate will be less. But if you're using the real one that make your fish grow, like egg yolk, right, which is the real king, right, because its protein content is more than Artemia, right? So you know that you will need, if you hear anything like a smell, that tells me by the 4th, 5th, or 6th day, or when there's any heavy mistakes of excessive feeding, which has to be your level of ability to feed, you based on your experience, not about your age in the business, about your expertise in feeding. In Japan, it takes 3 years to understand the art of feeding fish in a hatchery. In Japan, so nobody will employ you at a hatchery if you don't have 3 years post-hatchery experience. I don't know what in Nigeria, like the Okada business here now. Once you have gone through a seminar and you have a book from Mrfish or any of these other guys, right? You are now an hatchery producer. Am I wrong? No university degree, no college degree. Am I wrong? So it's relatively so you learn on the trade. So you don't want to hurt your fishes. Is that okay? So you've got to know once you see that you've done excessive. How do you know from the smell? Since you don't have an ammonia test kit, then what you do is to go ahead and once you hear the urine-like smell, that's after you have aerated for about 10 minutes. You might just need a little bit of top up, right? If I have my way, then top up by the 10 days. You don't even want to change your water at all. It's no big deal now. By the time they start growing big and occupy the whole thing, that's when the issue of other waste comes in. Apart from the waste egg, you now begin, then the waste food is the next one. Then followed by the urine and the excrement of the fish. So the survival booster is waiting for them. At that time, they will have multiplied enough to capture the waste that has been generated. Now, in case you are pressed too, don't be surprised. You can just excrete a little bit inside the tank. It's going to take care of it, I tell you. It's all to take care of nitrogenous waste. We if you want to. Are you getting it? But you know, for those of us who are religious, we don't want to do that. but it's all up to you. I think, cameraman, I think you can.